Sharif Morrow and Jackie Lee, the combination known as Reloaded, one of the most exciting, high-flying, charismatic teams in the Pacific Northwest. And tonight, they come to All-Star Wrestling WrestleFest in pursuit of Tag Team Gold.
And this is a team who is very familiar with being at the top of the tag team game, has seen gold in almost every promotion in the Vancouver scene, but they have yet to be crowned ASW Tag Team Champions, and they're hoping they can do it tonight. Jackie Lee and Sharif Morrow, Reloaded.
And here come the champions.
And I've said it before and I'll say it again. A group of buffoons who sold out to sell out. You see the Heavies t-shirts everywhere here in the West Langley Hall. And you can't deny the exhilaration that is the West Coast Heavies, but a team that has seen few and far between in the tag team competition. One of the most decorated tag teams in all of the Vancouver scene are the West Coast Heavies. And they're hoping that they can keep those straps around their waist just a little while longer in tonight's matchup.
It seems like Langley is heavy country as they are in full support as the Heavies chant goes up loud.
I wish I brought earplugs. It is just getting too loud in here with those heavy chants. I can't even hear myself think.
It is deafening. And right now, we will send it inside the ring for official introductions with Logan Hunter.
The following contest is a tag team match set for one fall. That is for the All-Star Wrestling Tag Team Championship. Introducing first, the challengers at a combined total weight of 330 pounds. The Mischief Maker, Sharif Morrow, the Prince of Pop-Tart, Jackie Lee, Reloaded! And their opponents, the champions, accompanied to the ring by Lance Skulls at a combined total weight of over 500 pounds. At over 800 pounds.
800 pounds?
Now I need to see the official record on that, okay? No way. No way.
Tag Team Champions, the Alliance Gate Heavyweight Matt Bronson
referee Jesse Walker showing Reloaded what it is all about, holding those titles up high. They are now hanging in the balance.
Oh boy, here we go.
And once more, the Heavies chant goes up. Hopefully they didn't blow up the crowd.
Well, they blew my eardrums, and I'm not happy about that.
Well, perhaps Logan was confused at the weight of the Heavies. Maybe the 500 pounds was the difference in weight between Reloaded and the West Coast Heavies. Of course, West Coast Heavies over 800 pounds. Reloaded somewhere around the 300 combined weight mark.
Yeah, I think I need to see the official scale on the West Coast Heavies. That might... I don't know about that.
Well, quickly into a cover here for Sharif Morrow. Reloaded are going to have to use their speed and agility. There is absolutely no way they will be able to match the power of the West Coast Heavies. So they'll have to wrestle a very technically precise match in order to gain those tag team championships. But when it comes to technical precision, there are few around better than Sharif Morrow. Look at that. Matt Bronson collided hard with the canvas. Now finds himself in the Reloaded corner. Prince of Pop-Tarts, Jackie Lee, baited Todd Quality in, and now some poetry in motion. And this is exactly what Reloaded needs to do if they have any hope of capturing tag team gold here tonight.
Yeah, when you talk about Reloaded, the word, oh, what's going on here?
Lance Skull's in the ring.
Get out of the ring. Yeah, there you go, Jackie.
Uh-oh. Skull's perhaps getting more than he bargained for here. Not a legal participant in the match. Jesse Walker telling them no.
Oh, this isn't good for Lance Skulls.
Right into the heavy nether regions of Todd Quality. Bronson's got nowhere to go either. And Skulls looking a little worse for the wear at the moment. And Quality able to take Sharif out of the equation here. A headbutt to Jackie, and Todd Quality looks a little angry, doing some curls with his opponent, and oh my God, look at this!
No, don't do it! Oh!
Fall away slam over the top rope. Todd Quality just changed the game.
What a lunatic! Well, when you talk about a team like Reloaded, Peter Brown, the word high-flying offense comes into the conversation. I like to say stupidity because, like I said, nothing ever good happens when you head up to those top ropes, and I think that's something Reloaded is going to have to try and stay away from. But they also can't stay away from up top of Matt Bronson and Todd Quality's shoulders.
Yeah, this is not the kind of flying that Jackie wanted to do. Now cover leg is hooked, but just a 2, says Jesse Walker. And Jackie has not been the same after getting dumped on the floor. And now the Lionsgate heavyweight trying to go to work here, but Jackie doing everything he can, but got pounced from one side of the ring to the other. And there's nothing Jackie can do. Now he's into the pin, but just flung that right shoulder up. Trying to stay in the match here. Tag made, Quality, the legal man. Double team coming up here. They've got until 5. Jackie off the ropes. Oh my gosh. Easy work for Matt Bronson. But still, look at the heart of Jackie as he keeps his team in the match. And I don't know how many Pop-Tarts he had before the match, but I don't think it's enough. Quality now, 1, 2. And Sharif at the last moment able to break it up, but Jackie is in big trouble.
Yeah, Jackie Lee needs to get out of this match and tag the hand of Sharif Morrow as quickly as he can as the West Coast Heavies continue to just run amok on Reloaded.
They are rolling at the moment, and oh my God, look at the strength. Look at the unparalleled strength of the Lionsgate heavyweight. 1, 2, And this one feels like it's just moments away from being over. I don't know how Jackie is even upright at the moment. He has endured so much punishment, and I don't think there's an end in sight. Quality now off the ropes. Quality leg drop into the cover. Shoulders are down. Jackie Lee still able to kick out once again.
And you can see this starting to boil over in Sharif Morrow. You know, when he gets a tag back into the action, he is going to be hot. But currently, all he can do is sit and watch this onslaught of his tag team partner, Jackie Lee.
It is to the Heavy advantage to ensure that Sharif Morrow no longer gets into this match. Sharif going to insert himself into the match, goes right to the outside. And now, uh-oh, look at this. Quality Plex, draping DDT combination. And Jackie rolls to the outside of the ring. Perhaps the smartest thing he could do, instinct or not. And Bronson now following, realizing that Jackie was able to slip out, goes back in the ring, still in desperate need of a tag. Sharif trying to make as much noise as he can to remind Jackie where he's at, but another pin, and Jackie, he's huffing and puffing. He is in big trouble.
Well, this isn't a wrestling match. This is a crime scene here tonight.
Jackie's face just bounced off that middle turnbuckle. Here comes Bronson again, charged in full force. Jackie Lee down. Oh, got that knee up though. And Todd, finds nothing but a turnbuckle. Jackie Lee, oh my goodness, what strength to get himself up top. Danger for everybody. Unbelievable. I don't know how coherent Jackie is, but he just fell into the West Coast Heavies, full force of his body, but he is still far away from Sharif Morrow.
I don't even know if Jackie Lee is still on the same planet as us right now.
And Jackie, look at that, stepping over both Heavies. Tag is made, here comes Sharif. Sling blade to Todd Quality. Another one to Matt Bronson. A kick sends Bronson down again. Sharif is basically a one-man wrecking crew. Charging uppercut. Snapmare puts Bronson where he wants him, and Sharif kicks him back down. Now off the ropes. Here comes Morrow with a splash, a cover, a count, and Quality. Splashed Bronson heavy on heavy.
Great ring awareness there by Sharif Morrow. He knew that Todd Quality would be looking to break up that pin and use it to his advantage. Now has both the Heavies hooked up in the corner.
Drop them down to the canvas. The cover. Do we have no champions? No.
Well, Sharif Morrow may be hoping for a bit of the bigger they are, the harder they fall with that takedown there. A supposed 800-pound fall. Once again, gonna need to see the official weigh. And what is this?
Unbelievable. And now getting Bronson away from the ropes. 1, 2, and Quality slammed. Sharif into Jackie to keep the match alive. What action! Oh my gosh, almost just took his head off. Quality clothesline on Morrow. And he might be rocked. And I'll give you $100 if you tell me who's legal. Oh my goodness, down goes Morrow to the outside of the ring. But from behind, here comes Jackie again. Got caught by Quality. Oh no! Down goes Jackie. 1, 2, 3. Spectacular match from the West Coast Heavies, who know they were in a fight, but power overcame precision.
Reloaded did all they could to get themselves back into that match, but the 800 pounds of the West Coast Heavies reign as tag team champions.
The VIP dressing room of the West Coast Heavies is currently being populated by the finest champagne in Langley, as the party is gonna start and will go into the wee hours of the morning, I am sure, as we have seen another successful defense by the West Coast Heavies.